Yeah, yeah. If you ain't chasing this money, then I cut you off like it's nothing. I'm focused and never no bluffing, cause I can't see my family struggling. Hell nah, run it up fast. Stack it up, get in your bag. Hey,
just give me my money.
Hey, ain't nothing but hard workers and playmakers that I really be around.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Simple Pocket here. We're back with another Sauce Cuts Bowling video, man. Bruh, welcome to 2026, man. We here, we made it, you blessed, you alive. All the drama and problems you had in 2025 is stuck in 2025, man. We're in 2026, bro. We got new goals, new vision, new ways to execute them, bro. Let's go, man. Let's get. We gonna lock in for 2026, bro. We're gonna accomplish these goals, bro. We're gonna go get them. You know what I'm saying? New frame, new game is still in effect, man. Make sure, man, bro. Let's go, man. Give yourself a hand, bro. You made it to 2026. So today I want to give y'all a video. Everybody wanted to ask me, like, what was my ball of the year? What was my top 5, this, that, and third? So what I'm gonna do is, I didn't want to do like one of those videos. I'm just gonna show you what's in my bag. You know what I'm saying? When I go to tournaments, I got 9 balls, 10 if you include spare ball. What am I taking to these tournaments? Like if I go to a sports shop, I'm going out of town. Let's say if my boy Dub and Drew, they want to go do a tournament out of town somewhere, and I can only take 9 bowling balls. Spare ball don't count. It's coming on. It gotta come. But I can only take 9 bowling balls. I'm bringing that. And also in this video, I want to talk about my average. You know what I'm saying? I always talk about the goals throughout the year for like every time I bowl in league, where I want my average to be at. And so I actually going to have a recap of last year. Not like a recap, but like just where I'm at in each league that I bowl in, what my averages are. Put it together, find out what the math is, and then we go from there, man. So, man, guys, appreciate y'all for all that y'all have done for the channel so far, bro. Continue to like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna talk about these goals. The goal is to still get that 2,500 subscribers, man. So make sure y'all can keep subscribing. Make sure y'all stay locked in with us, man. We appreciate the love here at Sauce Cuts Bowling, bro. Yeah, I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. So give yourself a big round of applause for being here rocking with us, man. There's a lot of people out there that bowls like the way I bowl. 2 finger, no thumb, 1 hand. So with that being said, I will be doing a video, a tutorial of how I bowl. You feel what I'm saying? Like some tips, some tricks, how I hold the ball. You know what I'm saying? Why I take my fingers the way I do. It won't be this video, but I will be doing that. So y'all stick tuned for that. But I wanted to get this video out there because a lot of people been asking me like, what's in the bag? You feel me? So we're gonna talk about each ball. We're gonna talk about what we like about each ball. We're gonna talk about when it comes out for me. When do I use it in the league? If I get to use it in the league. We're gonna talk about where it stands in my bag. And I guess what I'll say, I'll talk about my favorite ball in my bag. I'll say that. Because it's hard for me to pick like a ball of the year. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why is because like the Equinox Solid was really good. The Ion Pro was really good. You know what I'm saying? Ion Pro Solid. But it's like the Equinox Solid just came out. So for something to get ball of the year for me, for something to constitute ball of the year, what has it done for me as far as me reading the lane, adjusting to the lane? Like, does it make play blend very well? And I think that's what matters to me when it comes to like what's a good ball, what's the best ball for me? Does it blend the lanes for you? You know what I'm saying? No matter where you go, can you depend on that ball? So it's hard for me to say like ball of the year. It was so many pieces that was like, bro, they dropped a lot of stuff last year. So I'm just gonna tell you what I like. You feel me? So in these 9, we're gonna go from there. All right. Show y'all. This is my 9. All right, and I'm gonna throw each one of them, and I'm gonna talk about them. At least throw at least 1 shot, so y'all probably get like a game worth, good game's worth out of me. All right, like I can almost see y'all pimple on y'all face. My boy Dub the plug. You know what I'm saying? Bye y'all. Let's see what you're doing. They getting ready for a tournament. Sports shot. What are you doing? Hey, that's on camera. So before we get into that, let's talk about this average, the goal, everything I was talking about. So I got all my averages written down on this piece of paper. All right. I bowl 5. Well, I'm on the roster for 5 leagues. I'm like, man, he's bowled 5 times a league. Wait, no, I'm on the roster for 5 leagues. And here are my averages. All right. All of these averages are at least 9 or 12 games or more. So y'all can see I'm out here. You feel me? I know there's gonna be some haters out there, but hey, I'm putting in the work. All right, so I'm on the roster for Sunday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, burn, Thursday night, and then Friday morning, fun bunch. That's the Yeon League, all right? So first average, Sunday is 228. Yes, sir. Tuh, big dog. You feel me? All right? And then the Tuesday night average, 229.25. I feel like that .25 is gonna help me. So I haven't did the calculations for all this yet. I'm just like So I'm not gonna lie, like me seeing this is like, okay, like I ain't as bad as I thought I was, but at the same time, I got some work to do in these other leagues. All right. So anyways, so Sunday 228 average, yeah, you got it. Tuesday night 229.25, yeah, you feel me? Big dog on campus, you feel me? I did this out to drop after a while. Maybe I don't know, maybe like the beginning of the week I'm like turned up, but then Wednesday I'm at 216.51, so that's sub the goal. Thursday I'm at 214.51. That's also sub the goal, which is the 220. That's the goal. And then Friday morning, I'm at 215.4. All right. If you add all these together, divided by 5, which is 5 leagues, I believe. Let's do some math. I'll be right back. All right. So I'm at a 220 average. All right. So that's not bad. That's not bad. If you again, that's all. That's just that first half of league. All right. Now, I got some work to do if I want to keep that, because in the latter week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I gotta get those up. Like, cause that 215, 214, they ain't gonna help 220. You feel what I'm saying? So, but Sunday and Tuesday, I'm a rock star, boy. 228, 229. I ain't even know that myself. All right. So that's the average. So remember I told y'all, and the reason I said this because every league video I always say the goal is to try to get that 660 or better. 660 is the 220, averaging 220 a game in a sense. So 220 times 3, 660. Of course, I always try to shoot for 700 because it makes me like not think about 660. But in that same breath, if I shoot 7+ or 660+, that's 220. Check. That's the main goal. The main goal is the operation that's up the average for everybody. I don't care where you at in your bowling career, your bowling journey. I don't care if your average is 100. I don't care if your bowling average is a 126. You know what I'm saying? Operation up the average. If you look at it like this, all spares is anywhere from like 170 to 190 as a score. That's all spares. There's no strikes. If you have 3 doubles in all spares, that's a 225. So if you break it down like that, it just makes it a lot easier. You know what I'm saying? The game of bowling is to throw a consistent shot, manage the pocket, make the make-ons. That's bowling. Can you throw a consistent shot 10 to 12 times? It ain't about throwing the hardest, the fastest, whoever got the most rev rate, whoever got the best equipment. No, man. With what you got, can you throw a consistent shot, a readable shot? What do I mean by readable? Like, what you mean by a readable shot? Something to where if somebody was watching you, they can say, hey, move left, move right, step up, step back. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that, of course, if you're not a team. Let me say this, boy, because there's some insecure folk out there. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, I bowled one of them, and this man is really insecure. Not even a man. But that's another conversation for another day. But it's hard to do that if you're arrogant, if you feel with ego, you're not a team player, and every time somebody tries to tell you something, you feel like somebody's trying to coach you. No, that's not the case, bro. Anyway, but with that being said, you want to throw a readable shot to where if somebody's watching, they can say, hey, man, that ball came in a little light. You might want to go right. Oh, that ball is jumping, bro. You might want to go left. Now, but it's hard to do if you're not throwing a consistent, readable shot. Meaning, you get up there and throw it one way, the ball does something, and somebody try to tell you to move, but you throw it a different way on the next shot, then it's going to make that adjustment that you did null and void. You know what I'm saying? So the goal is, going back to what I was saying, is to get to throw a consistent ball. Throw a consistent ball. Can you look at 10 and hit 10? Can you look at 15 and hit 15? However you do it, can you do it? And then from there, if you could do that 10, 12 times, man, now bowling is a matter of just adjusting, getting you the right equipment, and then, going from there. So if you think about it like this, if you throwing a consistent readable shot, it makes your spares, it makes your makeable spares a lot easier to attain, because now you're not leaving those bad splits, you're not leaving those ugly big fours. You know what I'm saying? You're not 6 counts. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So throw a consistent readable shot, manage the pocket, make the spare. All spares 170 to 190. Now, if you was averaging 140, 150, that's 20, 30 pins above average. You win. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people get so caught up in bowling, bro, in league, and I want to average 200, I want to average 220, or they go against somebody who has a 200+ average or a 205 average, but they're not understanding. League bowling is you versus your average. Yeah, I don't care if it's Peterson points or not. You feel what I'm saying? If it's a handicap league, you're going against your average. I don't care. Meaning, here's what I mean. Scenario. If you average 150 and I average 220, right? If you bowl 155, you average 150, but you bowl 155. I average 220, but I bowl 215. You win. You hit your average, +5. I miss my average, -5. Yeah, but you bowled a 215. It don't matter. You bowled a 155 with a 150 average. Now let's go bigger. You average 150. You decide to make all your spares that night, 170 and 190. I bowl 219. But you bowl 219, it don't matter. You 20, 30, 40 pairs over average. That's league bowling, bro. And when people can tap into that, the new people that come in, they wouldn't be so insecure, but not in a negative way, but just, you know, they wouldn't be so conscious about or nervous when they go against a good bowler. Nah, man, nah, bro. You got the advantage. You got the count. You know what I'm saying? So just go up there, execute the shot, man. Do what you do, man, and have fun. You feel me? That's what's bowling about. So, that's why I say, like, my goal is to go up there, throw a manageable shot. Now for me, I got an average. If you a 220 average, I have to have, how I see it is, I need 3 doubles in closed out frames. 3 doubles, closed out frames, that equals equivalent to around 225 plus. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see my game. You feel me? Or how I see the scoring. If I have 3 doubles anywhere, closed out frames, 225 plus. So 225 plus guarantees that's 5 over 220 at the 220 average. So check, I got the goal. So that's the goal. So it's always good to see where I'm at. It's good, man. You know, I encourage y'all to do the same thing. What was y'all at last year? Going into before leagues start, go through, look at your averages. You know what I'm saying? Lay them all out. Be real with yourself. Be real with yourself. There's some people out there that's fake. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna leave all of them in 220, 2025. Be real with yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's best to know where you are so you can know how to get better and grow from where you are. You know what I'm saying? You can't get far if you're not real with yourself and where you are. You gotta be real with yourself, man. You gotta be real with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Be real with yourself out there. All right. So with that being said, that's the averages. Let's get into my 9. My 9. All right. Let's see what we got, man. Let's see what we got. Something new, right? Right. So right now, this is my 9 before the drop, before the new drop for the 226. These are my 9 bowling balls that's going to with me to any tournament. They call me up right now, someone let go, man. We going to Jacksall, Mississippi. Taking these 9. All right. So here is my 10 bowling balls. Let me show y'all the rack, man. All right, guys. So here is my 9/10. You know what I'm saying? Mark that out right there. All right. So here's my 10, my 9. We going to a tournament. These are what's coming. You feel what I'm saying? So we'll start left to right. So not in no particular order. I'm talking about the surface prep. What's up there? Why is up there? So first thing first, man, RST Hyperdrive, man. Big dog, Hemi. That's the Hemi for me, man. That might be my favorite. I don't know. We'll talk about it. Equinox Solid. We got the Viking Rockstar Amp 2000 grit. We got the RST Hyperdrive Pearl. That's at 3000 grit. We have the RST Hyperdrive Pearl. We have the Phase 2 with a 4000 burn. We have the Ion Pro Solid 2000 grit. Next Factor with some polish, and then we have the IQ Toy AI at 4000 burn. All right. So these are my 9. Let me get on the lanes, show y'all what they do, why they do what they do, why I like them, talk about them, and we'll go from there. All right. Got it. All right. So first things first, RST Hyperdrive. Probably the strongest cover stock I have in my bag right now. This is that Microtrax cover stock, man. But I'm just a fan of what this ball is capable of doing with the Microtrax. I'm a fan of the Microtrax cover stock. I'm a fan of the RST core. High RG, not super early core, but the cover stock big, strong. So I like this ball because when the Equinox Solid just doesn't, because of the cover stock, it doesn't grab as much. Him dog, RST Hyperdrive. So I don't know if this is my favorite in my bag. It might be my favorite, bro. I don't know, man. So again, to show y'all what this thing do. Yeah, that might be my. I don't know, man. That might be my favorite ball. I don't know yet, man. You feel me? I don't know. That's just a ball that was dropped 2025 that I don't see myself getting rid of. All right. So next is we have, of course, Equinox Solid, man. Equinox Solid. I'm a fan. You feel me? I'm not gonna lie. This is probably the most usable house shot ball. Strong. How can I say this? The most usable strong ball that you can use on the house shot. Nano free cover stock. A2S, nice, decent, early ASIM core. The energy that it has. Now, my only downfall of it, if it's like sometimes if it's too much oil, you can be able to tell because it goes a little long. And it picks up oil real fast, really fast. So this is a ball that you definitely want to, if you use it a lot, man, you definitely want to be using the revivals for sure, cleaning, resurfacing. So outside of that, good smell. The thing all right too now, I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't be surprised if an underscore come off of this. All right, so throw the same shot, same spot, see what happens. That was a little RG, where the cover stock on the RST hybrid drive probably go grabs, but that core probably just give me a little more to finish it off things. All right, so we reset it. The Viking, the striking Viking, why? Now, Viking, I feel like this ball is like sneaky good, bro. Something that dropped in 2025 that was overshadowed by the Phase 2 Pearl. That was overshadowed by but they dropped something probably like every 2 weeks, got take it, but it's a good ball. You know what I'm saying? High RG hybrid. They discontinued the Origin, which is still in the man. That's like honorable mention. We'll talk about some stuff like that. But striking Viking, let's see what this thing does too. That was a 10 pin, man. That was a rep 10 too. So, striking Viking. All right, another ball. Nice. In the bag. So that's the first bag. That was 3 balls I just threw. That was the RC Hyperdrive. That was the Equinox Solid, and that was striking Viking. First bag. All right. Now we dig into the second bag, which is probably more like the benchmark area. All right, or more transitional pieces diving, dropping down. All right. So next, before I get into my Symmetrica, we have the RC Hyperdrive Pearl. All right, this ball right here, man. This is like, I throw this when I'm upset. I ain't gonna lie. Like when I'm upset, hold on, did I reset it? Oh, let me reset it. When I'm upset in lanes and you know like it's scoreable, but you want something to give you a little punch, I'm going this bad boy. Yeah, like, yeah. Like, read the mid lane for me real quick, but when you finish, I need you to finish. I'm going to that, boy. Yeah, for sure. All right, and as you see the difference, like, I think, the question is for me though, like, the Viking and that, I think, I just assume the Viking picks up a little more, probably a little more round than the RST Hyperdrive. I think the RST Hyperdrive probably a little bit cleaner, but once it makes that punch, boy, it punches, boy, you feel me? All right, so, after that, now I'm getting to the benchmark side. Okay, y'all gonna see a bit of an overlap, but benchmark spot, you know what I'm saying? The transition stuff, pieces are gone. The big ASIMs are out of there. Transitional hybrids, pearl pieces, big ASIMs gone. Now we get into that symmetrical. This has an AI core, so this was a little more chuggy. Now again, y'all gonna see a bit of overlap, but again, this has an AI core, and this has that 2000 grit, all right, with the 5-inch pin. So you're gonna probably see a little bit down lane motion. However, the AI core makes it just a little bit chuggier than my Phase 2 Pearl. So, Rockstar Amp. I think it's just a wee bit earlier. Yeah. Yeah. Now this is at 4,000 burn, all right? So this one gives me a little cleaner, a little bit more down lane motion than that. That has a 5-inch pin. This right here has a 4.5-inch pin. All right, so what it like on that bad boy. Phase 2 Pearl. Something that just dropped. A lot of people calling it the ball of the year, which is cool. That's a Brooklyn, so they ain't gonna count. I'm gonna throw it again, throw a better shot for y'all. Throw it again. Throw a little better shot, Mike. Yeah. That's the best phase. The best phase. All right. We get to the nitty gritty, man. So, if y'all noticed, that was bag number 2. Got one more bag left, y'all. One more bag. 3 balls left. What we got? So let's go right after those. So what we went through already, went through the the RST Hyperdrive Solid, Equinox Solid. We went to the Viking, striking Viking, the RST Hyperdrive Pearl. Now we in bag 2. Rockstar Amp at 2000 grit. Phase 2 Pearl at 4,000 burn. Now we get into the weaker div, cleaner options. All right. Next is another benchmark ball. Capri Blue, make it do what it do, man. Hey, man, hey, this is that 2000 grit as well. All right, this thing give me that little boomerang super motion I need. Miss Deborah was over there mocking me, y'all. All right, cleaner. All right, a little more down lane because it's a lower diff. I'm gonna throw it again. I know I said I'm gonna throw everything once, but let me throw it a little. It's like that ball right there, bro. It's like that ball can tell you what's out in the lane too. Like I said, that's a bottom benchmark option for me. It can let you know what's out there. Sometimes when it's going too long, I need the ball up. But sometimes you can throw that thing, boy. That thing see that friction, boy. You like, oh, nizzle ma jizzle. So let's throw that a wee bit better, mate. Or a little better. There we go. There we go. Free blue, man. Iron Pro solid. All right. That's bad. That's ball 1 in bag 3. All right. Ball 2. And it's a reason why. It's a reason why. Again, cover stop. Surface prep is everything. All right. Next, I got the IQ Tour AI. Pearl. No, it's hybrid. It's a hybrid, I believe. Yeah, I think it's a hybrid. Hybrid, yeah. Now, for this right here, this one, now a lot of my stuff has the same layout. And if it doesn't, I'll let you know. So my usual layout is a 4.5 by 4.5 by 3.5, 2 or less. All right. The only thing that has a different layout that I've went through already is my Rockstar amp. My Rockstar amp has a 5-inch pin. It's a 5 by 4.5 by 3.5, but it's at 2000 grit. Get into my lower like differential stuff. This has a 4.25 by 4.5 by 3.5. All right. So see what this bad boy look like. Weaker stuff, I kind of drew the stronger pin to pap. Just get it to read a little sooner. Cleaner, you see it really got down the lane. Again, I'm standing left, throwing right. That's a symmetrical piece that I can like depend on. You know what I'm saying? That ball tells me like I know what's on the lanes. Like when it's burnt, I go to that. All right. There's some honorable mentions out there in the truck, but these are again my 9. Y'all, everybody wanna know what's in the bag. That's it. Last ball, and the only reason it's a last ball, it's a newer drop. It has polish on it. It's cleaner. We got the next factor. All right. Next factor. Angular piece, dark berry. This thing smells good, boy. Dark berry, yeah. Angular piece, swooping, boy. Yeah, big factor for dry lanes. All right. So again, this has polish on it. Again, the IQ Torii does not have polish, and I know y'all saying, but the next factor is a stronger cover stock than the IQ because that's R2S. This R2S. Yes. Again, surface prep, polish. Okay, bigger core, yes, than the IQ, but surface prep. All right. So this gonna kind of, if I want something a little more asymmetric, so I would say the IQ and the next factor kind of like, because of the surface prep and the layouts, they kind of like, depends. It depends. You know what I'm saying? The ASIM can kind of give me some pop when I need it, or, you know, the IQ can be a little rounder for me. So I'm gonna throw this in the same spot. And that makes sense because I got polish on that. So polish will make it go just a little longer, where that surface on the IQ Torii picks up. But guess what though? Still 10 bag, man. Guys, that's my 9, man. Again, short video, not too long. Like I said, I just want to get y'all something out there and let y'all know where we are. Again, we appreciate all the love and support, man. Big things planned for 2026. We appreciate y'all rocking with us in 2025, starting it up, man. We appreciate Storm allowing us, you know what I'm saying, just recognizing us from the other platforms and giving us the staff contract, you feel what I'm saying? I think that's really dope. So we definitely appreciate that. So Storm, Rotor Grip, Down the Global, man, we appreciate it. We appreciate it, man, for real. Oh, one more ball, hold on. People like, hold on, there's one more ball there. How can I forget? 24 karat magic gold, man. My spare ball. Let's go tip in, man. My 10 pin assassin. Tip in, man. 10 pin, man. You can't forget the spares, man. Strikes for show, spares make the dough. You wanna up that average? Put them 10 pins. 7 pins if you're left-handed. Go get them, man. But so all right, that's all 10. All right, that's what's in the bag. What's my favorite? I don't know. But again, guys, we appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. We appreciate the love, support. The goal is to get to 2,500 subscribers for sure. If you want some SaucedCutz's Bowling merch, man, y'all know where to go, man, bruh. SaucedCutzBowlinginfo@gmail.com. Bruh, I'm excited. We got new goals to get, man. We got new underscores to hit, man. We got new PRs to hit. Let's go, bro. We got tournaments to cash in, man. Let's go, man. We got equipment to throw. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Hey, man, Happy New Year's, everybody. From me and my wife, the SaucedCutz's Bowling family, man. We appreciate y'all. Always remember, most importantly, new frame, new game. All right? Peace.
Every day, same grind, same time, stay positive, y'all. Ain't trying to link, yeah. If there won't be no profit involved, let's put our heads together, get a master plan to get a stacking bands. Or every time you need to hold some cash,